Day 2 report. Dean Elgar has fallen one short of a double century, but that was only minor relief for Bangladesh as South Africa declared on 34.96 at tea on Day 2 of the first test. Elgar's Caribist 199 was the anchor for South Africa to pile on the runs after being given the opportunity to bat first on a placid pitch in Potchefstroom. Dean Elgar was run out for 199. Getty Images. Bangladesh was ruining that decision to bowl first as Elgar made a big century. Hashim Amla added 137, and opening batsman Aiden Markram made 97 on debut on the first day. Captain Faf du Plessis 26, not out, and Temba Bavuma 31, not out were at the crease when South Africa decided at the tea break that they had enough runs to put Bangladesh in. Du Plessis and Bavuma's unbroken partnership was worth 51. Bangladesh did manage 2 wickets in the day's second session, their first success since Markram was run out just before tea on the first day. Shafiul Islam had 174 and Mustafizur Rahman 198 for Bangladesh. Shafiul Islam was one of Bangladesh's 2 wicket takers. Getty Images. Elgar and Amla put on 215 for the second wicket, following on from the 196-run opening stand by Elgar and Markram. Amla fell straight after lunch, caught at backward point. His 27th Test century took him past West Indies' Gary Sobers on the all-time list and level with Graham Smith for the second most hundreds by a South African. Jacques Kallis has 45 Test centuries. Elgar hit 15 fours and 3 sixes, and is the leading run scorer in Test cricket this year following his 9th career ton and 4th of 2017. He fell agonizingly short of a maiden double century, trying to play a hook off Rahman and lobbing a catch to Mominul Haqqa mid-wicket. South Africa and Bangladesh will play 2 tests, with the series Otis Gibson's first in charge of South Africa. Day 1 report. Opener Dean Elgar batted through the opening day for an unbeaten century as South Africa piled on the runs against Bangladesh at Senwes Park on Thursday. Elgar made 128 not out, his 9th Test century, and put on 196 for the first wicket with debutant Aiden Markram, who was run out for 97 as the Proteas closed on 12.98. Hashim Amla was unbeaten on 68 after he and Elgar added 102 for the second wicket. Home captain Faf du Plessis could not hide his surprise after his Bangladesh opposite number Mushfiqur Rahim won the toss and asked the hosts to bat first. South Africa made full use of what may prove to be a misguided decision by Rahim. Du Plessis said at the toss he was very surprised by Rahim's decision. "It looks a little bit dry. I definitely would have batted. It looks a really good pitch, and I expect it to spin later on." There was none of the early life that Rahim had hoped would assist his 3 seam bowlers. His only specialist spinner, Mehdi Hassan, was brought in as early as the 6th over. The pitch played easily all day, although the dry nature of the surface was shown by some balls which kept low. Bangladesh soon settled for defensive fields, and they were able to keep the scoring rate under control. Dean Elgar scored a century. Getty. None of the seamers looked threatening and Hassan ended up bowling 36 overs, including 2 with the second new ball, conceding 101 runs. 3 part-time spinners shared another 8 overs. Elgar and Markram were largely untroubled as they ticked off several milestones. Markram, 22, who captained South Africa to the 2014 UNDER-19 World Cup title, was Elgar's 4th opening partner of the year, and together they posted South Africa's first half-century start in 16 innings, before converting it into 3 figures shortly after lunch, the first century opening stand since December. Markram made 97 off 152 balls, with 13 fours, before there was a mix-up, when both players were approaching their centuries in what proved to be the last over before tea. Markram was run out on 97. Getty. Elgar, on 99, played a ball from Hassan towards backward point. Elgar took a couple of steps outside his crease and Markram set off for a run. He but was sent back and stranded well short of his ground as Mominul Haqq's throw reached Hassan. 2 balls later, Elgar reached his century off 176 deliveries. South Africa's dominance continued when Amla joined Elgar, although Elgar's scoring dried up in the last hour as he appeared to be battling with cramp. The closest a Bangladesh bowler came to taking a wicket was when part-timer Sabir Rahman could not hold a ferocious straight drive from Amla when the batsman was on 40. South Africa fielded a second new cap in all-rounder Andile Feliqueo, who together with fast bowler Kagiso Rabada, was a teammate of Markram in the UNDER 19 side. Markram's 97 was the highest score for a batsman run out in his first Test innings. Abdul Qadir of Pakistan 95 and West Indies Gordon Greenidge 93 were also run out in the 90s.